Welcome to the Gaming Twitch
Yes,
Show.
welcome.
Today we're going to be discussing Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
It just recently came out, and like we've said multiple times, we've been waiting for this game for
Yes,
over a
Battlefront
decade.
fans have been waiting for a decade.
Tell us what this game is, sir.
Okay,
Tell us
Star
about the
Wars
game.
Battlefront, okay? This game has been kind of a legend for hardcore Star Wars fans, the original Battlefront games, okay? And then forever they were trying to put out the third edition of this game.
Yeah, EA finally got it with that whole crazy deal. So,
And yes, they made a full-blown game. They kind of changed it up. It's not like the original Battlefront. If you guys remember, it ran like a piece of garbage. But man, it was a golden turd.
It really was. It was. It was the shiniest turd out of all of them. Star Wars really held that together because it wasn't
Absolutely.
Star Wars.
It was your only
It was a
experience
mess.
to just dive into the universe and experience any part of it that you wanted.
And you know what? I want to tell you guys here today, this Star Wars Battlefront, it's not quite the same series as the original Star Wars Battlefront series, okay?
But-
it's a little bit different. But it certainly does let you jump in and you feel the Star Wars.
It's like,
okay?
BAM! Oh, the feels! Oh, everywhere! Yeah.
It's 100% true. If you're a Star Wars fan, the nostalgia will hit you extremely hard, very similar to our Mario Maker experience
Oh, yeah.
when we first played that.
Absolutely.
Of course, we're very big Star Wars fans.
Star
We
Wars
got this
fans,
Star Wars
yeah.
stuff all over the place.
Yeah.
So yeah, it gets the nostalgia down. Okay, it'll hit you hard. It feels like Star Wars, and in one of the ways that they actually got accomplished doing this was the visuals and the visual effects and the graphics.
And
the model scanning.
The scanning of the original props that were in the original movies. So everything is about as legit as it gets.
Literally they scanned, like the lightsabers, okay, they scanned them. So any details you see on the models in this game
Yeah, they got
are
like,
the
little
actual
nicks in it and
details.
stuff, okay? And they're there.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It's a neat idea.
Uh,
It's a neat idea.
I wanted to say that, yeah, it did that extremely well. This game visually it's beautiful. If you guys look at these environments, oh my goodness, this is the best looking Xbox One game I've ever played.
Yeah, it is undeniably a beautiful game. Just looking at it, the visuals are ridiculously, wonderful. Everything looks pretty much perfect.
And I do want to confirm, it is fun to play. It's definitely fun to play. I really
Yes.
enjoyed it. I don't want to say enjoyed it because I'm still enjoying it.
Yeah, and I want to note, this game doesn't have a campaign. It has some, solo missions, but all of the content is pretty much stacked up in the multiplayer. This is a very quick pick-up-and-play game. So, if you're working 8 hours a week, 5 days a week, maybe 6 days a week sometimes,
Yeah.
you're not going to have time to pick up something like Fallout 4 unless you're the biggest fan and you're going to dive all of your time and you have nothing to do after work. You're not going to have time for something like that. This is an easy pick-up-and-play game. Play a match or two.
Definitely.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, even when I don't have that much time, I pick it up, I throw in, I play a few rounds, and I'm satisfied. It's fun, But this game sounds super awesome, but it is not without its flaws.
Yes.
And unfortunately, its flaw list is a bit extensive, but that doesn't mean the game's not fun. You've heard us say it. The game is fun. We really enjoy it. But here's some of the other things that are going on with it.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen any reviews for it, you're going to hear a term that's been going around. Or if you guys have seen the reviews for it, everybody's using this roughly the same term here. The game lacks depth. Okay? It doesn't quite have the depth of a Call of Duty multiplayer shooter. It doesn't quite have the depth of a Battlefield online shooter. It doesn't
Or
have the depth of
Halo.
many, or Halo online shooter.
Now, this isn't... Now, I'm just going to go right ahead. We got a few reasons as to why this might be.
Yeah, like what is this depth?
Oh, well... okay, well, for one, weapon variety is extremely lacking. The gunplay, okay, Call of Duty and Battlefield, they put a lot into how their guns, in quotes, feel, okay? This includes the sound effects, the kick on the weapons,
Sounds
the
glorious.
impact, the vibration in the controller, all that sorts of stuff. Basically, in this game, almost everything shoots the exact same way because everything's firing a laser. So, I mean, all your weapons,
Yeah.
they generally will feel the same.
They have slight differences.
Unless you get that Jawa gun.
Like they have slight differences, but they don't feel like
don't feel-
enough. It
yeah,
doesn't
they
feel like enough of a
don't feel
difference
very different.
to notice. Honestly, I don't care what weapon I'm using. Oftentimes, I'm just shooting rebels. Some of the other things that kind of hurt the game a little bit is I personally I feel the vehicle spawning. Okay, now
I'm not sure what their design choice was for that, but I think it's so everyone wasn't just sitting on top
yeah,
of like where the
it
snow
was
speeder
something not
spawns in,
camping
you know?
where vehicles spawning. Now. I'm not trying to compare this to the old Battlefront series. This is a different game,
it's
and I
absolutely
will not judge them based on the past accomplishments of the older series. But
Failures.
comparing it to something like Battlefront, or I'm sorry, Battlefield, which is also made by DICE,
Yes.
you know, they have their vehicles chilling. You know, people go to get them, and if people are going to spawn or camp the vehicle spawn, you know, so be it. It feels hollow sometimes when you go around the battlefield and you pick up this big, you know,
Big
circular
spinny coin
blue,
pickup item.
clear thing.
I think it was a strange design choice to start dropping. Like, basically, they have, like, these super power-up things that you can pick up, and they have different abilities. Sometimes you get this really cool grenade called the Thermal Imploder.
Yeah.
And it explodes really big. And they have the smart rocket launcher that can lock onto vehicles and fire and stuff. Cool
They
idea.
have a good variety of stuff. I mean, you get an ATST, you can get like a snow speeder, you can get like an A-wing, an X-wing, a TIE fighter, TIE interceptor. It's got a nice variety. Hero pickup. The system just feels cheap.
I think
I don't know how else to describe it. It feels cheap.
it
rough
feels
Band-Aid.
similar to Titanfall, if any of you guys have played that. Basically, Titanfall, it was an interesting game, looked really awesome, but it ran out of steam fast.
Yeah. So, a few other things I wanted to say. Some of the modes felt really odd, okay? One of the modes was called Droid Run, okay? Me and my friend actually sat down, we played a match of this, and basically there were 3 Gonk droids around the
Gonk
map.
droid.
Just Gonk droids,
Why do
okay?
they call it Droid Run? Gonks cannot run.
Here's the weird thing. You're not running a droid. The droids are running. And it's a Gonk droid. You know what a running Gonk droid looks like?
I don't.
Seriously. I mean, it's seriously nothing.
Why did they call it Droid
Here's the
Run?
worst part. Here's the worst part. You have to basically capture them, okay? And I was like, okay, so you stand next to them, and maybe they go a little faster, or you earn points the longer you're next to them.
Can the enemy, like, blow them up and keep
No,
them from
no.
scoring?
Nobody can destroy them.
They're invulnerable?
Yeah. So
Those things are probably indestructible, like the old Nokia phones.
we're sitting there, and we end up capturing these droids, okay? Basically, if one team captures all 3, okay, the match ends.
Ends.
We beat it in, like, seriously 2 minutes. It was done.
Okay.
I was like, oh, maybe it's multiple rounds. Nope. End of match. Now, again, I'm not comparing this to the past Battlefront series. This is a very different series, although I feel this game would have benefited from a class system. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Now, I played Garden Warfare, which was a very similar
Plants
style.
versus Zombies.
Plants vs.
Garden
Zombies.
Warfare.
Garden Warfare. Very similar style to the Battlefield level movement, where you're kind of advancing on a thing
Yeah,
towards
one
an
side
end goal.
defending, and if they advance, then they push you back to your next base or whatever.
Now, that game had a class system, okay, and it offered a very wide variety of different play styles. Now, Battlefront, based on how things are set up and you can set up your classes and whatnot, everybody is roughly the same thing. So, it would have benefited so much from a class system. It would have had a variety of play styles. You know, having a classic sniper play style. You know,
That would have definitely changed up the gameplay rather than
Yeah.
everyone just spawning in with a rifle.
I don't want to sit here and grind for months on end to get to level 40 to finally unlock the Scout Trooper outfit when I could just... I'm not comparing it to the last game, but in the last game, you play as a sniper and you were a Scout Trooper. It kind of stinks that my Scout Trooper outfit is way behind a level 40 thing. I just
Fanboy
got to level
problems.
12. Whatever. Anyway, I think the game would have seriously benefited from a class system. It would help give it a lot more depth and that kind of thing.
You could always see the class and you could tell exactly who that class was. So if you see a sniper basically shooting at you, you're like,
Yeah.
oh shoot, that's a sniper, or that's a scout trooper.
It offered
He's
a
got
new
sniper.
dynamic.
I need to avoid him.
It offered a different dynamic to how the gameplay worked. Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're saying, if you saw a rocket trooper, if you saw a sniper, you knew what to do because you're like, oh god, that guy's a rocket
Oh, you
launcher
see an
guy.
engineer, he's got a shotgun, don't let him anywhere near you.
Exactly. Unfortunately, the game launched with only 12 multiplayer maps. which is not that many, especially since it's only on 4 planets. There's 9 different game modes. Many of the game modes feel a little meh.
How about a secondary weapon? When your other one overheats, that'd be nice. Like,
That'd be
you
cool.
know, a little
yeah.
pistol thing.
We don't want to compare it to the last Battlefront.
No, this is generally any shooter. Battlefield
That's
gives you
what
a
I'm saying. That's
secondary
what I'm saying.
handgun. Halo gives you a secondary handgun. Call of Duty generally will give you a handgun.
Yeah.
This game, nope. This is closer to Plants vs. Zombies.
General things they should have gotten from other shooters seems to be missing.
Vader doesn't sound like Vader.
Oh,
They
yeah,
could have done movie
I think-
cuts of his lines, but
I think that's going to be my last complaint about this game is that the voices are very bad. The Emperor is pretty good. I think Leia's was okay. Luke's is extremely bad. Vader's, oh my goodness, it's I don't know what's going on with Vader's voice. Han Solo's
does Boba Fett even
is
have
okay.
anything?
Boba Fett's is not bad at all. Number 1, the graphics in this game look amazing. Number 2,
Absolutely, undeniably amazing. Just
they
put that
got
out there.
they
Look
got
at
the
snow.
Star Wars feel right.
Oh,
So if you're a Star Wars
absolutely.
fan, you're gonna like this. The sound design, the sounds are amazing in this game.
Yeah.
They did a phenomenal job.
Visuals
of
and
that.
sound and nostalgia. Oh, perfect scores.
It's
They did
its
perfect.
face value is beautiful. Its depth
There you go.
is missing. Overall, while this game is fun and it's beautiful, I couldn't help but sit here thinking I kind of want to go play some Black Ops 3. And this was the same day
Yeah.
that Battlefront launched.
Well, like I'm getting home from my my work, okay, and the first thing I want to do, not play Battlefront the night after launch, turn on Black Ops 3. It's like, whoa, there's a problem here.
Yeah, I think that's what hit us in a weird way. But again, like we said earlier, this game is really cool to throw in, play like 3 matches, and get off. You got your fill for your Star Wars. I'm definitely enjoying the game, and if you're a hardcore Star Wars fan, honestly, you're gonna enjoy this game. Go ahead, buy it.
If you're a
enjoy it.
hardcore Star Wars fan, you will enjoy this game. If you're not the biggest ultimate fan ever
If
of
Star Wars is a passing fad for you,
you're going to feel that lack of depth in the game, and that's something. This is really odd. I'm not sure exactly where all the pinpoints are of making this game feel like it's lacking in depth, but when you play it, you will feel it.
the last thing I wanted to say, okay, is that one thing that extremely reminded me when I was writing the review for our game here today. I got this. I reviewed a game a long time ago for the Xbox One. It was the exact same thing, okay? Where the game is very, very visually, it's a beautiful game, but the game itself didn't have enough depth or content to it, and that was Rise. I reviewed Rise a while ago, and you can find it on
That was the
our
first
YouTube
review
channel.
you put up
It's
there.
my first review I ever did, and it unfortunately Battlefront falls under the same thing. So yeah.
It's the same category as Rise.
Yeah, it's visually very beautiful. The only thing that Battlefront has
okay.
going for it compared to Rise is that
Nostalgia.
nostalgia with the Star Wars theme. Overall, Star Wars Battlefront is it's a fun few match game. You know, you turn it on, you turn it off after a few rounds. But yeah, overall, we enjoyed it. What do you think? You enjoying it? I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, if you want some Star Wars, if you want to just play some Star Wars, you know, they nailed it. They did good. Guys, we stream every
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Twin powers activate! A Tusken Raider impression?
Wah, 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 wah.
Oh man.
Best I got. Sorry, I'm not about to scream. Sorry, and they got a.
I can't. How do I do that? He says, Rebel Twin, please do it. Your bro did it. Did a strapping job, but you must complete mission. That's the best I could do.
That was amazing.
That was the
way
best
better
I could
than
do.
my little wonky thing I was doing. I mean, I wasn't
I did
putting
do
half
the
the
arm
effort
thing.
into that. That sounded pretty good.
I had to
actually.
get some echoing going. That's the Tusken Raiders, boys. Your impression was golden. One more time.
It was pretty perfect.
Let me see if I can do it again. If I can muster it up. It sounds more like a sea lion than anything.
But sea lion.
It sounds like a sea lion, but I'm trying.
Yeah,
That's the
okay.
best I could do for a Tusken Raider.